Welcome to Tech Queens Rising 2026. In celebration of International Girls and ICT Day 2026, we warmly welcome you to this life-changing experience. To every girl, young woman, parent, professional, and participant joining us, we are truly honored to have you here. This is more than just a program. It is a movement, a moment of awakening, a space where dreams are nurtured, skills are built, and confidence is ignited. Over the next 3 days, you will be exposed to powerful digital skills, inspiring conversations, and real opportunities that can shape your future, whether you're just starting or looking to grow. You belong here. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to learn and take a step forward. As we begin this journey together, we encourage you to stay open, stay engaged, ask questions. Believe in your potential, because within you lies the power to create, to lead, and to transform your world. You are a tech queen in the making. Welcome once again. Let's learn, build, earn. And risetogether.com, a Tech Queens Rising 2026. Your journey starts now.
Sorry.
Network.
Sorry.
Sorry. Good evening, everyone. We welcome to today's edition of Tech Queen Rising 2020. It's going to be another super exciting moment for all of us. So I would want us all to sit back and permit me to share my screen. So can you all see my screen? Today is going to be a very fantastic moment with us. We are going to have and at the time we say we are going to have something exciting to take home. So let me go going to take us through a beautiful moment. So like we have said, we've been talking about tech queen, tech queen, tech queen. So we are forging ahead. I'm just here to as a young woman to activate our mind based on why you as a girl need to be in tech. The thing is, as a girl, you are not just participating, rather you are building your future. You are trying to innovate, you are trying to create, and also you want to be a leader. Opportunity to give you the voice that you need, to give you the platform and the power to be able to solve.
Yes, ma.
Hello, am I passing a message?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so when a girl learns tech, she does not change her life. So I'm now asking the question, why the digital skills are the new currency or the new only part that everybody are shouting? If you are not in tech, you are not, like, you are missing a lot in terms of trying to build yourself, in terms I've heard about all these AI tools that are everywhere, creating your image into cartoon and it will be talking. It's not of inventories on technology that come. And a lot of things that we have been doing, we've been hearing about it before, we've not even put into practice. So we also need to be there. You have to shift from consumers to creator all this TikTok, Canva, Facebook, and all like that. You are all looking it, just looking, but you don't know. You yourself, you can also do something with it. You can start creating content. Maybe you know how to bake cake, or maybe you want to teach people about, maybe you are good at mathematics, you are good at drawing. You now want to start teaching people. So as your our speaker yesterday was saying that it is ourselves. We can start with ourselves. We can start building ourselves. So I'm using wherever you know, coding or non-coding stuff. Start interacting our scene with supervision. If you are still young, maybe you are a girl of 13, 14, your parents would need to supervise you to know what you are above. You can post diligently and do something beautiful, create different design, use Canva, use CapCut. A lot of beautiful apps there that will make nice. I can't hear you. I am creative.
I am creative.
I can learn.
I can earn.
I
Learn.
can I am a tech queen.
I am
I
a
am
tech.
a tech queen.
So thank you all, and have a thank you very much. Back to our moderator. You can take over, please.
I am
I am
creative.
powerful.
Inspiring welcome and mind activation. We will now be moving into the main session for today, and it is my pleasure to introduce our guest trainer. She is a Lagos based product designer, content creator, and youth development advocate. She is a Lagos State Youth Ambassador and a Our work focuses on leadership, community development, and mentorship, especially among young people. She's actively involved in youth leadership through Lagos State Youth Ambassador community, including programs like You Lead and Ibile Youth Academy. Through our platforms on Instagram at Sumaya_Layole, she creates intentional content documenting our growth, sharing opportunities for young minds, and representing our community. Our key interests include education, learning, leadership training, community development, and technology. We're really glad to have you with us today. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Sumaya.
Good evening, everyone, once again. Can you confirm you can
Good
hear
evening,
me?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the introduction, and I'm really looking forward to good evening, everyone, once again. My name is Ambassador Sumaya Olakumila Yole, and quickly, I'm going to move into what we have today. I'm coming. A few minutes, please. All right. So we know that we had the first session yesterday of Tech Queen Rising in conversation of the International Girls in ICT Day. And the topic before me today is digital skills for impact, for income and impact. So quickly, we all know what digital skills are. Those are the skills that you need to start off basically. So we know that in today's world, digital skill is not something that is optional. It's something that everybody must have, no matter how little. And digital skill does not necessarily mean you being you being a robotic engineer, you being really, really a big person like that. You need to start from small, as little as graphic design, you can do a lot of things. As little as JavaScript development, you can do a lot of things. Basically, you do not have to start really big and end up pressuring yourself unnecessarily. Skills you need to know is that identify your strength when you want to choose any tech skill. If you're kind of someone that is a creative, that love looking at colors, that love designing stuff, you can think about graphic design, you can think about UI UX, you can think about front developing, you can go into AI engineering, software development, and a lot of things like that. You just know your strength before you go into any tech space. Not like you just following the crowd and say, oh, because they said this one for you. The next thing is also about monetizing your skill. It is one thing to know your skill, it's another thing to know how to sell the skill. You need to acquire skills to sell your skill. And what you need to sell your skills, they call them soft skills. It involves public speaking, it involves physical representation, virtual representation. These things are actually going to complement whatever skill you have, because if you are a developer, you're a designer, and you don't know how to sell yourself online, trust me, it's just going to be there. I know each skills pay are different. Some skills earn higher than the other skills. Some skills are short term, some skills a lot. So understand how the payment works, understand how monetization works in visibility and personal brand. That's very important, because if people don't see you, they don't see what you do, they don't see and personal what you're doing. It's just like you basically building in isolation and just doing what is going to benefit no one. So whatever you're doing, make sure you're doing it. Work as a developer, tell the story, shout out to the world. You don't know who is watching you. Another thing is also using your digital skills for impact. When you have these skills, we know that you can use them for income. You can also use them for organizations, volunteering for events. That is you contributing back to the community. And not just doing that for yourself, you are doing that for the betterment of other people too. And also remember that whatever you are doing to benefit people is also going to benefit has money all the time. That okay, when you work for someone, you need to get income back. Like you need to get money in return. You can always get network in return. You can get opportunities in return. That's very important. And you need to have that at the back of your mind. That not everything you do digital skills for income and for impact at the same time. Another thing is about consistency, learning, and adaptability. We know that we are in a world that is dynamic. Everything is moving. Everything is not static. Before you sleep and wake up, a new invention, a new. That's the end of design. That's the end of development. As a creative designer that I am, I've taken I think 4 different classes. I learned from Pexel Design School. I learned from Africa Agility. I learned from where I can't remember the name exactly. So I've gone through different tech trainings, and I'm definitely getting more as I proceed, because things are evolving. What you learned in 2024 is not what you're minded, and need to adapt to the emerging technologies and emerging whatever is coming. An example is designers also. When they say AI will take your job, AI will take your job. Or some people say that AI cannot take your jobs, but those using AI will take your jobs. Both of them is right. Both of them is right. A lot of people use AI for their designs. They use AI for their website. They use AI for every brand anymore. So you just have to adapt to it and know how to use these tools that will still make sense compared to what a normal person is going to do without the knowledge of design. So learn how to adapt, learn to learn. So that is what I have for you. And let's talk about the design aspects basically. So as a young right, so that is majorly person, or as a human normally in a world where that is as easy as possible and that is as accessible as possible, everybody should have a design skill. I feel like design is not rocket science. It's something you can easily learn as early as possible. Anyhow, there are free thousand. You can go to YouTube for free. There are a lot of places you can actually learn graphic design. I can always use it to earn, right? You might not be able to learn everything generally and professionally, but when you have an insight on on what graphic design is, and you are consistent and you also like put in your own effort to learn better, for a better design class or a design school. Because um yeah, because learning from these small entries from 5K classes, 10K classes, YouTube, you should limit yourself there. I encourage young people to actually pay for courses, go for professional courses, go for 6 months, 7 months. Your money is not going to waste. They take courses of 300K. There are even some that are kind of affordable of 150K, 200K. And when you learn it, you're going to see that you are different from someone that just learned something from YouTube or just learned something randomly. So what I'm saying here is this: learn from YouTube, learn further your knowledge by going to professional trainings and professional classes. This one's are going to introduce you to what it is like. Okay, let's see what this design is about. Let's see what this development.
Ma, please,
I'm listening to you.
ma, please, I want to ask a
Please go on with your
question, ma.
question.
I'm listening to you.
Ma, my question is that the app like since you learn, what's the name of that app?
The name of which app? Canva,
Canva.
yes. CANVA.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah, I tested in the
Okay.
comment section already. Okay.
What does CapCut really does on the phone when you are using it?
Yeah, it helps you edit your videos. It helps you edit a lot of videos. You know TikTok, right?
Yes.
Okay, if you know TikTok, if you know YouTube, all those videos, the way they make those videos, the way they come up with them, the way they make it, the way they bring it together is with the work of CapCut. So there's going to be a paid training after this. Maybe Dr. Kura will let you know there's going to be a paid training and you're going to have access to learn all these trainings, all this how to use CapCut and everything. You can also watch them on YouTube. You can find them on YouTube and you're going to see how they deeply work.
Okay, ma.
Yeah, thank
Thank you
you.
very much, ma.
Thank you very much for your detailed response. So now we'll proceed to the announcement. The session continues tomorrow. I would like to thank everyone for joining us today. And for us to get our certificates, it is paid. So further details will be shared after the session tomorrow. I think that's all for today. And that brings us to the end of day two of Tech Queens Rising 2026. That's all for today. So we'd like to take a quick group picture. Please turn on your camera if you can. Thank you.
Ma, please, ma.
I'll have session tomorrow. 7:30.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Please turn on your camera if you can.
Yee. Abeg, turn on your camera. Eh? Ibo lo wá wà?
also hope the session has encouraged you all to take learning seriously. So you can get opportunities from different academies. So you'll be able to profile solutions, different solution with different apps that you would eventually learn. Thank you all for joining. Dr. Koyama. Okay.
Yeah, thank you all for joining.
And
This is a
this is a
wonderful
wonderful
session.
session.
Did you all
Did you all
enjoy it?
enjoy it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Smashing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
good
it's a good
thing.
thing.
So,
So,
Yes, ma'am.
so tomorrow, so tomorrow we should all come here same time. We are going to finalize the training section tomorrow. So at the same time, there will be a training, a proper one, a premium one, as our speaker has been emphasizing. So we are going to
They
pass this
pay.
information across. So if you are interested, you register. We are going to take you through the proper training, the full one. But for this tomorrow, we put you through some introduction aspects of the apps like the Canva, and we give you some informations about some AI tools. So come early tomorrow.
Èmi ti kúrò.
Yeah. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. So we can all leave the call now. Thank you.